Yo, 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 what is up with you, my internet family? It's your boy, Max Swagger, aka El Mango Guapo, the boy Tony Mango. Yeah, and we watching the Urban Retro fresh off that good Super Bowl win, man. Still riding that high, man. It's been like, what, a couple of 48 hours since the game, man. But it was a little bit more special because, I got a little history with the Bay Area, man. I got a lot of family out there. Not a huge amount, but my mom's favorite sister and her brother moved out there. Brother moved out there like in the 2000s, but Aunt Mona, she moved out there in 1981. And she used to be a hardcore Kansas City Chief fan, right? And she moved out there, during the time of Joe Montana and Steve Young. She's part of the reason they're my second favorite team. She sent the starters hat talking shit the year that Montana beat Steve Young. Uh, and it was starters when starters was big deal, man. So uh, but anytime they play, I'm hardcore Chiefs. So you know what I mean. But she don't like the Chiefs at all anymore. So she's like shows a little love too, cause it's her hometown. But man, their feelings were hurt, dude. So uh, it just I'm just savoring it a little bit. And they were talking a lot of shit. My cousin Michelle, she was talking a lot of shit. So I'm kind of happy about that, man. But I don't feel too bad for him, man. I think they got the Sharks. The Warriors been doing hella good for a long time. Um, what? They already got five fucking Super Bowls. Their Giants beat my Royals in the World Series, man. Well, not even the Giants. It was Madison Bumgarner. Like Mahomes single-handedly handed them their ass whooping. Madison Bumgarner whooped the Royals. And that hurt my feelings for a long time. But we came back and won the World Series the next year, so that was pretty special, you know what I mean? But man, so we back to it, man, We getting out of the little Chiefs deal and we getting back to what we do, man. Buy video games, hit thrift stores up, you know what I mean? Shit like that, man. So got a new one of these deals, man. Man, I fucking love these guys, man. I don't know if y'all know about these. Man, let's check this shit out. Let's see. This motherfucker's got like a gang of games on it, man. Like if you're into like old school games and stuff, it's like got a ton of really awesome emulations on here, right? So I'm just really digging that, man. It's really cool. Let's see. Like earlier, I never had a chance to play Neo Geo too much besides the arcade, but it's got all of the arcade games, dude. Like 72, not all of them, but it got a nice bit of them. It's got like let's see. That's what the regular screen looks like, right? So then you pull up like the game menu, then it lists like another like options like this. So when I go to Neo Geo, bam, I'll go backwards, and it shows. See, it lists like 72 fucking Neo Geo games. Neo Geo was expensive back in the day, man. You had to have at least a rack to get started, But they've got like Capcom Play Systems. That's all the arcade games that, like a lot of the arcade games that Capcom came out with. Called the CPS board, and then they ended up coming out with a CPS2 board. But the original CPS had like a lot of games that you would straight up recognize. Talking about Super Street Fighter, the new challenge, Champion Edition, Slam Masters, Ring of Destruction, Alien vs Predator, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and that's a really awesome graphics right there, man. You know, Gym Fighter, Puzzle Fighter, Armored Warriors, Pro Gear, Dark Stalkers, Dungeons and Dragons, Shower of Mystara, Tower of Doom, man, Giga Wing, Mega Man 2, the Power Fighters. Um, Man, just a bunch of tight shit, dude. So, you know, let's see how many of these does now. Alright, I say like it's nothing, but it's got 27 Capcom arcade games on there. That's nothing to sneeze at, dude. And then, you got Game Boy Advance on here and shit, right? So, you got like 95 Game Boy Advance games on there, man. You know what I mean? Super Famicom, that's Super Nintendo. To Americans that don't know it, 55 games on there. They got like Wile E. Coyote, shit like that. Oh man, the big thing though is when you go to like the Nintendo section, pardon me, Famicom. You go to the Famicom section, man. Like they're gonna like list some nutty ass games, dude, that you would never have the money to pay for, dude. Like I'll never buy Little Samson, but if I can get a dope ass emulation of it, that's the way to go, ain't it? And then they've got like 147 Nintendo games on here, and pretty dope ones too, like American Gladiators, Bionic Commando, Karnov, Jurassic Boy. All the Marios, dude. Some bootleg ones too. Mario Wrecking Crew. That's pretty rare. Super Contra, Contra Force, Kirby's Big Adventure. Let's see. Double Dragon 2: The Revenge, Double Dragon 3: The Sacred Stones, the Arcade Ninja Turtles, Rockman 3, Rockman 4. You know what I mean? That's Mega Man. A bunch of Pokemons. RoboCop versus the Terminator. RoboCop. Man, it's like a bunch of tight shit, dude. You know what I mean? Dude, they got Flintstones in here. The Crayon, what was it called? It was another rare game, though. That's pretty expensive. Yeah. Yeah, can I get an amen? Yo. Let's see. Where was the game I was talking about? Battletoads versus Double Dragons, Master Blaster, Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight, G.I. Joe, The Atlantis Factor. Man, that was a dope game. Crash and the Boys. Conquest of the Crystal Palace. Felix the Cat, Castlevania 2. The Rescue of Dino and Hoppy. Flintstones. G.I. Joe. Where is it? Oh, there it is. The Crayon Conquest. That is such an awesome game. It's like, I think it's a lot like Mega Man, dude. It's a really good game. Little Nemo and the Dream Master. That was a really fun game. I remember that game. Little Samson. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna pay $600 for Little Samson when I got a dope ass emulation of it, dude. So I'm just saying. Let's see. I'll just show you. Check this out. Let's mute this music. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's that shit, dude. Yeah, well, this was awesome, man. The dragon, the Golig, the little mouse guy. It was amazing. And of course, little Samson right there. But a lot of people don't know about that, man. If you end up on like video games for real, there's no reason to. You know what I'm saying? But this one of the little systems I picked up. You know, it's called like PMP or some shit like that. Playable mobile, playable mobile player or some shit. I don't know. They come from China, dude, but they got like hundreds of games in there, dude. So I'm a big fan of it though. A lot of snobs, they thumb their nose up at it. I'm not one of those guys, dude. Like I got like a couple little tests that I run, and as long as it runs pretty fast, like normal speed, where I can't really tell the difference. You know what I mean? Let's see if you like Sega Genesis. They got the other worldly name of it. Everybody else in the world besides the United States called it the Mega Drive. I don't know if a lot of people in the United States knew that, but a lot of people in the hood don't know that shit. So I'm just putting you up on game. It's called Mega Drive all over the world, but we knew it as the Sega Genesis. And it's got 140 fucking games on there for that. So that's pretty cool, man. You know what I mean? I really dig that, dude. That's really cool. So let me see what else. Game Boy Color. So they got about 30 games on Game Boy Color. Check this out though. When you go to Game Boy though, regular Game Boy, watch what it does. It shit emulates it to a T. And they got Game Gear on here. They've only got about 20 games on here on that. Okay, so here's Game Boy. Let's pick Super Mario Land. That's one of my favorite games. Look at that shit, dude. Look how it emulates it, dude. Like perfect. Like it even emulates it like a Game Boy. So let's start. Look at that. You remember that music? That's so badass. I love this. Man, these Chinese handhelds are the shit, dude. I don't even care. And then the dope part about it is, man, I've got to connect. They come with these connectors where you can hook it up to the composite on your flat screen and shit. And so then you go put it on the respective TV format that you use in your country. In the United States, we use NTSC. So you put it on that. Then you can play it on the fucking flat screen, dude. So this is basically like a miniature console. You know. Um, the only problem I found though is I think that you need to find like some type of dongle or something that will connect to this to make it like multiple players and shit. Because right now I can only get it to go on one player. And that's a straight up first world problem right there. I don't give a fuck. I usually play games by myself anyway. So, I was the only child. And then my girl, she's like now super big into games. Like every now and then she'll get on a run. Like where she wants to play them and stuff. But, just certain things. Like she always loves Mario and shit like that. So, I try to always get those. And, I'm pretty partial to Mario games too. But, that's what's up. Oh, smoke that. But, that's it right there, man. So you heard that. Good old school Mario music. That's unmistakable right there. You can't, uh, you can't forget that. Hold up. Let me pause for the calls real quick. Like, I'll be right back, fam. Yeah, buddy, we back in the business. But man, so we ready to get back on the groove, man. The Chiefs had me pausing for a minute, man. I wasn't buying video games. I wasn't hitting the thrift stores up. You know, I got plenty of stuff that's still dumping shit, so I'm not really worried about none of that shit anyway, you know. But I paused, man, for the Chiefs, man. This shit been 50 years since they asses won the Super Bowl, man. So, I had to be there. But we back at it, man. So, you know, I'm not even worried, but this is what it looks like, man. And I'll be showing you different ones that I got and shit, man. It kind of copies off of a PlayStation, it looks like. And then some of it's got camera. It can store movies, music. They call it MP5s or some shit like that. But it stores all kind of shit, dude. The camera's kind of sucky, but it can store movies and all kind of shit like that. So that's really cool. Um, and that's pretty much it, though, man. But thank you for coming through, hanging out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Uh, this is Max Swagger, and you're watching the Urban Retro. Until next time, you know how we do it. Yay! Until next time, we out. Baby.